Hey guys, it's time for a fun one. No more ballads for right now. We'll see how long that lasts. This is Fancy by Reba. I remember it all very well. Looking back, it was the summer I turned 18. Lived in a one-room rundown shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least. We were hard-pressed. Then Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Well, Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, then she painted my eyes and lips. Then I stepped into a satin dancing dress that I had a slip side clean up to my hip. It was red velvet trimming and it fit me good. Standing back from the looking glass there stood a woman more half-grown kid. It stood. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down." Mama, that little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And then I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked at a pitiful shack, and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, "Your pa's runned off, and I'm real sick, and the baby's gonna starve to death." She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, "To thine own self be true." And I shivered as I watched a rose crawl across the toe of my high-heeled shoe. It sounded like somebody else who was talking, asking, "Mama, what do I do?" She said, "Just be nice to the gentleman, fancy. They'll be nice to you." She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't help, then it's up to you. Now don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown." That was the last time I saw my mama, and I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby, mama died, and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate started to turn, and for me there was no way out. Wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mom had been talking about. I knew what I had to do, and I made myself this solemn vow. I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. But I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know, I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. She said, "Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. No." Wasn't long after a benevolent man took me in off the streets. 1 week later, I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite. I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse flat, and I ain't done bad. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad. They criticize mama for turning me out no matter how little we had. But no, I ain't had to worry about nothing. Go now on 15 years, and I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you won't help, then it's up to you. Now don't let me down now, your mama's gonna move you uptown. Oh, and I guess she did.